Today I'm going to do an unboxing and a first look at the Sencut Waxahachie fixed blade knife. Here we go. Looks like we got a packaged Kydex lanyard and microfiber. That's a little heftier than I thought this blade would be. Very nicely done. Very good jimping here. All right, first impressions. This is a good sized knife. Thought it'd be a little bit smaller in hand than it is, but for a GP fixed blade knife or even a EDC, it's a pretty decent little blade. Granted, I haven't cut anything with it yet, but let's see. Super sharp. Very nice. I do notice a slight two imperfections here. Maybe hard to see here. Pick it up on the camera, but I'm not sure what that is. But at the price that these are going for right now, I think I paid $30 on Amazon for this natural or JG10. I can't complain. Let's talk a little bit about the knife and give some specs here. All right, the overall length is 7.88 inches. Your blade length is 3.7 inches. Handle length, 4.18 inches. Handle thickness is 0.49 inches. And your blade thickness is 0.14 inches. The overall knife weight, 4.42 ounces or 125.3 grams. The blade grind in here, I'm going to try to pick it up on the light, is a flat grind, and it is a clip point blade style. Have I said how much I like these clip points? I do. The blade material, may be hard to pick it up, but they have it etched right here, is 9CR18 MOV, and it is a satin finish. We got stainless steel hardware holding the handle, beautifully drilled and matched surfaces on here, and a really nice lanyard hole. As I mentioned before, this jimping is very nicely done and very ample amount of surface. And especially if you're going to use this for camping, EDC, general cutting, you can really get in there and you got some traction, you got good leverage. I have large hands and fill out this handle very well. And open up this sheath here. Very nice Kydex sheath. It is a Terzula designed T-clip. Again, there's Bob Terzula's trademark. And it can be carried in both ways, either vertical or horizontal carry along your belt. That's pretty neat. Just notice this, the drain hole on here. I can only assume that my other fixed blade Civivis have that as well. Let's check the Kydex here. That's very tight. I had to put some effort into that. Put a little MAN. Release. Yeah, it is pretty tight. But if I'm going to carry this on the belt, I don't want it rattling around. And that seems to be very secure in there. So good job on your sheath. If you wind it a little looser, you could heat it up and do it yourself. But that is a very, very nice snap. You know that blade isn't going anywhere. Let me just check that out real quick on this hole to see if my other knives had that. Looking at the Tamashi, it doesn't have a drilled hole, but it does have a drain hole molded into it. Didn't notice that before. Very cool. Midwatch here does have that drain hole drilled in the side, so either way, on all these, the attention to detail is there. So great attention to detail on there. For me on this knife, at the price that they're going for right now, I would love to buy one for each of my boys. And this would be a good hard use backwoods knife. I think it would be a very good learning tool, and something if, you know, they just happen to really, really mess it up, you're not out a whole lot of money on that. Do I think it'll last in the long term? Absolutely. Take care of this and keep it stropped regularly. I think this will be a heck of an investment, especially at $30. So recommendation, absolutely, I think you should pick it up. That is a very cool knife. Gosh, did I mention it was $30 on discontinue right now? Might want to pick one up, or a couple. Let's do a little size comparison with a few of my other fixed blades. All right. First up, a little bit bigger, is the Civivi Tamashi. Little bit small, well, about the same length overall. A little bit smaller is the Civivi Midwatch. A little more size comparison here. Let's try a little bit bigger for reference. And this is the Chris Reeve Pacific. When you put these side by side, there is a substantial difference, but that is not taking away from the size of this little powerhouse. This is actually a pretty good sized fixed blade. That pretty much wraps up my first impressions on this knife. Overall, I think this is a winner by Sencut. I will be purchasing a few more of these for gifts. And as well, like I said earlier, I think I'm going to buy a few of these for my boys for their camping / outdoor knives. Let me get that terminology correct here. For the price, very hard to beat. I mean, gas station knives are running this much now and they're complete trash. And this is leagues ahead of that. So pick you up one. I'm not sponsored by Civivi, anybody, just my own bank account. So I could say I'd spend my money on this knife over and over again if I had to. Awesome. Pick it up. If you like what you see here, please like and subscribe. We're a small channel and we aim to grow and get better. Thank you so much for your time. Have a good day.